Hi, I'm Caitlin and welcome to Move. In today's cardio basic series, we're going to focus on working some full body exercises as well as a bit of agility work to make sure that we feel strong and energized for the rest of the day. Let's get started. So we're going to start with a nice easy full body warm up just to wake up our muscles and get our heart rate in that aerobic training zone. So when you're ready, just take some easy jogs on the spot, starting to lift the heels up nice and tall, and then opening up through the chest while gently drawing in through the abs. From here, guys, take your feet just wider than your hips, knees tracking over toes, and find an easy squat down and up. So as you squat down, you really want to focus on squeezing your glutes and driving your heels out of the earth. And then same deal, keep the chest up nice and proud as you draw the abs in super tight. That's going to look after our spine and work our postural muscles today. From here, take an easy lunge, right foot leads. So we step and we rise. We step and we rise. So you want to make sure here that you're taking a nice long stance, really driving that back knee down to the earth while you track your front knee directly over the front toes. All right, take one more here either side. Perfect. So now we're going to warm up our upper body. So come down onto your knees, walk forwards so your hands come underneath your shoulders. And then from here, reach your right hand to touch your left shoulder and then swap sides. So you're just focusing here on keeping the abs in nice and tight. And then trying to keep your torso, so your upper body, as stable as possible so that we're really focusing on just waking up the shoulders and the upper body here. All right, take one more either side. Now from here, reset with your knees down and we find an easy mountain climber on our knees. So right knee comes to left elbow and back. Other side, left knee to right elbow and back. So what this is doing is not only strengthening through our abs, but it's also starting to just gradually wake up our hip flexors. So we find a little bit more mobility for the workout. Now you have an option when we come back to this move later on to come up onto your toes, and that's going to add just a little bit more intensity. All right, perfect. Come up to your feet, shake it off. The muscles are engaged, so now we're ready to train. So we're going to work 3 blocks of intensity today. So block number 1 is all about focusing on our powerhouse muscles, our legs. That's going to lift our heart rate and get a nice cardio burn. So when you're ready, find that squat position again. We go down and up. Now this class is designed for absolutely everybody. So we're going to layer by layer add on intensity, and you're going to take whatever option feels really good and strong in your body today. Now option number 2 here is to find an easy jump on the second squat. So we go squat and jump. Squat, squat and jump. So when you jump, you want to focus on keeping your knees bent so you're really absorbing the impact and focusing on engaging the quads. Cool. So take one more of these. We squat single, jump if you're taking it, and then shake it off. Okay, move number 2 is a lunge with a knee drive. So ground down onto your right foot, take your left foot back into that nice long lunge, and then drive the knee up to the chest. So we drop and we drive. We drop and we drive. Now if you're having a bit of a wobbly day, you can just tap the foot down as you step back up, and that's going to give you just a bit more support from the earth. Otherwise, find 2 more here. Last one. And then swap sides. Ground down through the left foot, drive back nice and long, and then lift the chest as you drive the knee to the chest. So again, keep the abs in nice and tight. That's going to help keep your balance here during the move. All right, take 2 more here. Last one, and then let it go. Okay, move number 3, we go back to our squat, but we add a little bit more intensity for the core. So take your hands nice and wide so the elbows come as wide as possible, so you keep the chest up proud. From here, squat down and drive the knee to opposite elbow. So we squat and we twist. Now the aim here is to really draw that elbow towards the outside of the opposite knee. So that's going to start to target what we call our oblique muscles, chiseling and strengthening right through our side abdominals. Cool. Okay, take one more either side here. Still keeping the chest up nice and broad. And then let it go. Okay, so final move in this block is a side to side with a squat. So step nice and long to the side and then squat down. So step wide and drop. Now the aim here as you drop is to draw your hips back while you keep your chest up nice and proud. And then you can start to add more load and intensity for the legs by keeping your knees bent the whole way throughout the move. All right, let it go, shake it off. Okay, so we're gonna come back to the legs a little bit later on, but for now, we're gonna give them a bit of a rest. So block number 2 is all about focusing on agility. So working nice and fast, moving in opposite directions to lift our heart rate and to start to burn some calories. So move number 1 is a ladder run. So draw your feet together to start, and then when you're ready, start with your right leg. We walk out, out, in, out, out, in. So again, guys, this is where you can start to add your layer of intensity in a way that works good for your body today. So if you want to focus more on strength in the legs, stay low under the radar and keep the knees as bent as possible. If you want to focus on speed, you can start to take your legs as fast as possible in order to really start to lift the heart rate. Okay, wherever you are, we're going to take 8 more seconds of this. So you want to stay light on your feet. The aim is to really stay as upright as possible. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great. Okay, move number 2, bear crawls. So just like we did in the warm-up, come down onto your hands and your knees. And then from here, before we go anywhere, focus on drawing your shoulder blades back to rebound your chest forwards. Now brace your abs nice and tight to keep you supported. And then from here, we're just going to take 2 walks over to the right. So take hand together, hand out and together, and then take it back to the other side. So the same hand moves at the same time as the knee. So right hand, right knee, left hand, left knee. So it's a little bit of coordination, but what this is doing right now is it's working our cardio fitness at the same time as strengthening through our upper body and our core. Okay, so take 2 more here. Now on this last one, maybe start to take the hands a little bit wider to really challenge those stabilizing muscles in the upper body. Perfect. All right, now come on up and we're gonna find move number 3. So move number 3 is a shuttle run. So we're gonna start here, and then when you're ready, jog forwards and tap the ground, jog back and tap the ground. So what this is doing is it's challenging our coordination by making us move quickly in different directions. So again, guys, this is completely your workout. You can slow it down and just focus on working those movements with precision. Or you can speed it up to really add more intensity to the move. Or you can come somewhere in between. So what this is doing as we tap down is it's also challenging our motion as we come to lift and drop. Okay, find 4 more, maybe start to add a little bit more speed. For 3. For 2, should be starting to feel a little bit of fire by now. Last one. And let it go. Okay, so final move of the agility block. We're going to work skaters with a tap to the ground. So check it out. Re-engage onto your left foot, step wide, and then tap down. So step wide and tap down. So it's a similar motion to the shuttle run, but now we're adding a little bit more intensity and strength for our glutes and our lower body. Now again, if you want to take out the impact, if you want to take out the tap, just focus on the side to side steps. Or if you want to start to work a little bit deeper, start to go wider in your jump, faster in your jump, and feel how that adds more intensity and really spikes the heart rate. Cool, perfect. Okay, now as if you're jumping over something, really start to find a bit more height. Feel how that engages the muscles a little bit deeper. Okay, 4 more here. For 3, for 2, and 1. Let it go, shake it off. So take a drink if you need to, let your heart rate come down for a second, and just allow yourself to take a break just to re-energize the body. So in our final block of work, we're going to shift the focus once again, and this time we're going to really shift into our upper body and our core. So what this is going to do is not only still work our cardiovascular fitness, but give us strength gains at the same time, so we're really spiking our metabolism. So same deal, we're going to work 4 different moves. So move number 1 is a burpee reach, which sounds complicated, but it's actually not. So let me show you. Just like the warm up, come down onto your knees, come down onto the ground, lay all the way down. From here, reach the arms long, hands back into chest, and then come up to stand. So this is level 1. Again, we work level by level. You're going to work slowly. You're going to start by coming down onto the knees, and then slowly crawl back. Level 2 is you can stay up on your toes, then drop to the ground, push up, and then step back in. So you're going to take whatever option is going to allow you to really feel strong and successful in the move. Now, the best thing about burpees, they say it's one of the best full body exercises that we can do, because it not only works strength as well as our cardio fitness, but it also gives us some good mobility work, which basically means that we open up through the body so we're long and mobile. Now with that reach, what that's doing is adding more stability and strength work for our upper body and our shoulders. All right, you might be starting to feel it by now. That's a good sign. So remember, every time we feel that pressure in our body, that's a sign that our bodies are rewiring, we're getting stronger, and we're starting to get results. All right, guys, maybe start to add a little bit more speed for your final 2 rounds. Last one here, take it through. Perfect. All right, shake it off. Okay, so move number 2, come back down to your knees. We're going to work tricep push-ups with an arm extension. So option number 1 is that you're going to just take a top half range. What that means is just a baby micro bend in the elbows, dropping down halfway, and then reaching the arm. Otherwise, full variation is you're going to drop your shoulders right down to elbow height and then start to reach. So when you're ready, we push and we reach. Now you'll notice that as you reach, your body naturally wants to turn off to the side. So try and keep your abs in as tight as possible to make sure that your torso stays as still as possible. Now you want to feel here as you push down that you're really not collapsing through the shoulders. So keep your gaze up ahead and keep broadening your collarbones towards the front. All right, last one like that. Let it go. Okay, so stay exactly where you are with your knees. we're going to do a walking plank to a hover. So when you're ready, same motions and same training principles of keeping our torso as still and engaged as possible. So brace the abs tight, drop the shoulder blades down the body. And when you're ready, right arm leads. We walk down, down, and up, up. Now we're nearing the end of the class, so if you need to, take the knees in a little bit closer, and you'll notice that that starts to just dial down the intensity a little bit, just so that you can make it to the finish line. So you want to imagine here like you are balancing something on your shoulder blades. And you don't want to let your shoulders rotate to either side as you walk up and down. All right, last one here. Come back up to your plank to hold. And then just like the warm-up, we're going to finish with a mountain run. So when you're ready, hands energetically draw them back towards your knees, and then right knee to left elbow. Squeeze in and extend. Opposite knee. Squeeze and extend. So you really don't want to make this passive. You want to make this as engaged as possible by driving the knee right to the outside of the elbow. Now again, guys, your options to intensify if that's where your body is going today. You can start to speed it up. You can start to come right up onto your toes. And you can start to find both as you drive it right to the end. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Come on onto your knees. Just shake off that tension in the upper body. Okay, we're just going to finish with a really quick core blast, and then we're out of here. So when you're ready, come onto your backs, guys. Drop your feet right in towards your heels. Just lift the heels slightly. And then when you're ready, take your arms to the side and just start to reach and pulse. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release it down. So aim is to draw the ribs right in towards the hip bones. Now if you want more intensity, we lift the knees up to 90 degrees. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Okay, final layer of intensity if you want it. Stretch the legs out to 45 degrees. Squeeze the thigh muscles on to keep the legs nice and engaged. Now reach and engage everything up. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll it up. Nice and easy. Come on up to stand. Super quick cool down just to get us out of here safely. So take your arm out nice and long. Draw the foot right in towards the hip, and then open up the chest. So guys, just gently start to bring down that heart rate, start to deepen the breathing, and just start to notice how good you feel in the body compared to when you started the class 20 minutes ago. Guys, thank you so much for joining me today. Gently take a stretch out through the arms. My name is Caitlin. I look forward to seeing you next time. I hope you have a wonderful day. Have a good one.